Hello friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Megan. We are going on a bit of a whole food grocery haul. Here's the deal. I'm gonna go to a bunch of places and we need some whole foods to nourish the body. I am borderline Crohn's. Excuse me, that's my newest diagnosis. So borderline Crohn's, and in the meantime, until my next test, I am working on incorporating a lot of anti-inflammatory foods, things that just make the innards happy. I've been doing this now for about a week, and man, am I already feeling the inflammation just go down, down, down. Thank you, thank you. So I've been working hard, but now I need even more whole foods to prep and get ready, because how many of you know that if it's not ready, you just you become peckish and you just peck at things. I don't want to do that. I have been eating some fantastic things and I'm excited. I'm just looking forward to it. So what we're going to do, Sam's Club, I'm going to show you a little Costco, and Meyer, I think, is the other store we're going to go to. Plus, I might stop at another store, another store, and then show you what I got at Amazon. And then we're going to prep at the end of all of this, because we just need to get our act together. And actually, the past 7 days have been beautiful. I've had my act together. Today, less together. I had some beef sticks already. It is 9:32 in the morning. It was just a crazy start to the morning. So, I had a smoothie going, and I had some beef sticks and whatever. So here's the things that I'm staying away from, at least for the next while: gluten, corn, rice, any kind of grains. I am staying away from beans, dairy, alcohol, which that's not hard. I really don't drink alcohol. Sugar, no added sugar. If there's sugar in the fruit, I'm eating that. You understand? Yeah, so it's been tons of like protein rich meats and lots of veggies. I may have had too much broccoli and cauliflower at one point, if you know what I'm saying. Do you know what I'm saying? My insides were like, don't ever do that again. I had too much. I love the stuff, and and I've been making some fun creations, and I've changed my smoothie. My smoothie does not have dairy in it. It does not have, is that the only thing I took out? Yeah, because I was using Greek yogurt and I was using milk, and now I'm using water, which kind of would sound like, oh, it's not gonna be very flavorful. Not the way I do it. Now I've been adding some almond butter and some 100% cacao powder or cocoa powder that has nothing in it but cocoa, and so it's no sugar. And then what else? I don't know, but I've been just feeling right as the rain. Today I woke up and my stomach, and yesterday I woke up, my stomach felt like not inflamed. You know, like my organs felt inflamed. They felt swollen. Not anymore. Not anymore. So things have been going well. I feel like I just eat and eat. I've been making these really good satiating meals. All that to say, can we stop talking and let's go in? We are at Sam's Club, and I'm gonna show you what we're gonna get, and it's gonna be delicious. Come on. Okay, first up on our exciting whole food journey here, we're gonna get the candy hearts. I'm making this chicken salad that's going to mimic Arby's chicken salad. You know the one I'm talking about? And I want you to check this out. Look how green those stems are. These are fresh. Oh, I'm so excited. $6.87. It's 3 pounds of it. It's limited time only. And I like that they're on the smaller side, because that's how I roll. Yep, we're going for these guys. Some people live on a prayer. We live on bananas, and they're $1.47 for 3 pounds. We just finished up the last one this morning in 2 smoothies. And now it's time to buy some more. You guys look good. I like ya. You're going in. I have fallen deeply in love with this sweet potato hash that I've been making. I eat it with eggs. I mix it with some chicken too, like leftover chicken. I'm telling you what, it's so good. $5.98. I will be buying these. 5 pounds of perfection. Along with the sweet potatoes for the hash, it's onions and red peppers, and it is just, you bake them, you roast them for like 20 minutes, 450, olive oil, salt, pepper. If you have some other seasoning you want to throw in there, I'd say do it. Don't stop yourself. $6.72. I'm also going to do other stuff with these here peppers. You'll find out. Come on. Sometimes mama just needs a little something sweet. So I've been having some raisins, but when you're not having sugar, your body's a little bit like, excuse me? And I've been doing really well. I haven't given in, but I think having a little something like this, it's usually like the end of a meal. I just need something to close out the meal. You want to be my closer? Okay. $7.77, 5 pounds of them. Also, cucumbers, and it's not just for cucumber slices, and it's not just for like a regular salad. No. We're gonna go, I got an idea. $3.22 on the 3-pack. Also, I'm going to make some things with these dates, whole dates. Are they pitted or we got to deal with pits? Contains pits. Megan, yes, it's fine. $8.97. These are the whole ones. And I'm just going to have to do what I got to do to get the pit out. It's not a big deal, but we're going to make something with those too. Obviously, that's why I'm buying all these things. Megan, stop. Okay, I did Scan and Go, and it was $41.41 for all of my treasures. Let me show you Costco, and then we'll head to Meyer. I actually need to get this Chosen Foods Classic Mayo with 100% pure avocado oil. This one is keto friendly, it's non-GMO, and it's gonna work for some things that I have to do to help my situations. 32-ounce jar, $9.49. FYI, I also picked up these organic beets. They're whole peeled, cooked. They're in these little bags, and then I like to put them on salad. And so I'm thinking that's probably what I'm gonna do. 3-pack of them for $6.99. I am running out of my olive oil. I got it from Aldi actually, and it was really great, but they haven't had it for some reason, the kind I like, of course, the kind I like. So let's try this Kirkland one. This one's from Spain, and it's a 2023 harvest. Okay, I don't know. $16.79. I've always just been very simple with my olive oil, but now I'm going to be a little more complex in a way that I don't even understand. Something else that I need is some creamy almond butter. These are going for $5.99 for the 27-ounce jar. I'm thinking if we leave it upside down, all that oil will go to the bottom and it'll be easier to mix. What say you? Tell me what you know about the mixed nut butter with seeds. Okay, this has been here for a little while, but it's almonds, cashews, pumpkin seeds, chia seeds, and flax seeds. It contains almonds and cashews, in case you didn't read the ingredient list. And all the little seeds are in there. Do you see them? I see you, chia seeds. How interesting. What would you say about that? $6.79. I think I'm still going to stick with the almond butter, but that does seem like a good idea too. I'm getting a hold of this Polish sausage here. It's on the newer side. It's been here for a couple months. It's made with 100% grass-fed beef. There's like nothing in there except for the good stuff. No sugar added. It's grass-fed, certified humane, and not preserved, so you have to keep it refrigerated at all times. At no time should it not be refrigerated. So that's a lot of pressure. $16.99 for this guy. I'm going for it. I got some good stuff I'm going to be making. Prepare yourselves. Meyer time. It's one of my favorite places to shop. I don't come over here very often anymore, sadly, but I just love it. We're going to get a lot of good stuff here. Come on. I'm going to grab a thing of tomatoes on the vines. These are on sale, 30 cents off, so they're $1.89 a pound. I also need a garlic. That one is talking to me. Green beans again, just as like green beans by themselves, but also I'm gonna mix them into like a little Cajun yummy veggie kielbasa skillet, and it's one of my faves. Celery. You know, I usually get something like this, but I feel like I'm not going through it very fast. So what do I want to do about that? I just want to get through it faster. I think that's what I need to do. Well, we're going to prep some stuff, so it's going to make it a lot easier to do that. All right, you're coming with me, Betty. Well, look at this. I needed to get some asparagus, and somebody left a coupon for 75 cents off. Wow. I do declare. I do declare. Okay, I think these are going to be the ones. Zucchini panini time, not eggplant. I just am not a fan of eggplant. The texture grosses me out. But zucchini, on the other hand, don't overcook it. It can't be squishy. It can't be squeaky. Actually, if it's a little bit squeaky, it means it's not too squishy. Yeah, so 1 zucchini, and then I'm going to do 1 yellow squash too. I think that's the one. Just had a lovely chat with some ladies about the Little Potato Company. I love these potatoes. I haven't had the purple ones though. Usually I get the red and the yellow. These are so great because they're small, but like you can cut them in half, 450, 20 minutes roast them. But I'm gonna put them in something else. Or you can boil them, parboil them. You don't have to boil them too long because they cook up pretty fast. I'm gonna put them in a little dish and it's gonna be delicious. Oh, check this out. They've got something kind of interesting here. These are just the dates rolled in coconut and there's nothing else added. It's coconut, shredded coconut, and dates. That's it. So if you need a little treaty treat without any added sugar, you want a little fiber in your life, you're vegan, you're doing Whole30 like I am, you're doing an elimination diet, if that's in your protocol, maybe that's an idea. These are on sale, $3.49. I'm not gonna do it though. I don't really want a lot of treats because I'll eat them. I wanna actually like fill up with a satiating meal, if that makes sense. But sometimes you need a little something just to take the edge off. When we did our once a month grocery haul, there weren't a lot of top sirloin fillets left, but we really like to get these. They're just 2 in a pack. They're little, but they're delish and they're easy to make. So I grabbed 3 of them to kind of stock up a little bit and go with what we have left at home. And then I've always wanted to try Katie's Best all natural chicken. This one is $6.29 a pound, so $6.60 for this guy. I just need a little bit of this because I'm gonna make a chicken salad. I don't know, is it necessary? No, but I'm gonna do, I already have chicken at home. I understand it, but I have to defrost it, blah, blah, blah. This is already here. It's already ready for me. So, yeah, I don't know how to explain that, but this is what I'm getting. Okay, so I've been looking into Wild Planet, and I was doing some research on like mercury levels and all that for tuna. Skipjack, compared to albacore, has supposedly less mercury, but I have another tuna here called Safe Catch, and it's the lowest mercury of any brand, and the only brand to test every tuna. 25 times below FDA limit. It is non-GMO, and if you're pregnant, it's the official tuna for that. Wow, 40 grams of protein per can. Now what? See, that gets me excited. I need a lot of protein in my life, people. How much do you have, cutie? 32. Well, that right there tells me I want this one. 100% sustainably wild caught. How many of you have had this one? I gotta double check that there's nothing else in there. It's just tuna. Wow, and I think it's on sale. Okay, so this one is the Elite, because I like to go all in. $2.49. Okay, let's get a couple of these. Let's just get 2 for now to make sure they're good. I mean, I can't imagine that they wouldn't be, right? I love that sale. 60 cents off. Okay, let's get 3 of them. I have a really yummy tuna thing that I'm doing. You're gonna love it. I love using balsamic vinegar and olive oil on salads. The one that I have has sugar in it. Boo. So this one is just wine vinegar, concentrated grape must, and organic cooked grape must. So it's $4.49. I think I might go that direction. You know my love of mason jars. I love them, I love them. I do need the wide mouth mason jars though, that don't have as much of a collar on them, I guess. These are $15.99. I'm real happy I can get these here, yay. Also, I recently had to get a new peeler. I think one of the kids may have accidentally thrown it away. And so I got a new one and I don't like it at all. I didn't get it from here, I got it some other land. But then my other option here is the Y peeler, and I do a lot of sweet potatoing. I can definitely do it with this little guy, the swivel peeler. But for some reason my brain says you need both. I don't need both. I've lived this long without both. Okay, glad we got ourselves in order for that. But this is something that I do need. I like to squeeze my lemon into my water, like a half of a lemon into water and fill it up. And I get some seeds in there that I'm not real pleased about, and I gotta go fishing them out. And I have a huge, much bigger than this colander like that. How about we get a tiny hiney? That's what I'm talking about. Let's do that. Also, I think I've entered my grown-up phase, and a mandolin is just what the doctor ordered. The OXO one is significantly more expensive, so we're gonna go with the not so expensive. Well, it's still kind of costing me something, $22.99, but I think that'll really help. There's some things I want to do. I like the slicer aspect, maybe when I'm doing some cucumber stuff, and the carrots that are julienned. I like that idea. Yeah, this will be good, I think. I am on the hunt for a food saver. I'm kind of waiting for him to go on sale at Sam's Club or Costco, but I just checked out this one. It's already cheaper. It's $79.99, and it is the everyday one. And it's like more compact, I guess. What do you think about this one compared to the other? This is the other. A couple things I need from the spice area. I am making a Cajun seasoning. I need some thyme leaves. And there was something else, cayenne pepper right here. Get ready to burn your mouth off. Meyer is done. Guys, I'm tired. I've been walking around a lot. I don't have your total because there was a bunch of other things that I had to get that were not for this. And by the time I got checked out, I was like, oh man, I didn't do them separate. And anyway, let's go home. I want to show you what I got from Amazon to help all of our goodnesses. And then we're going to start prep-a-lepping. Yeah? Yeah, let's do it. I want to show you what I got from Amazon too, which is kind of going to help with food prepping. I need some more tops for my mason jars. These are just the regular amount. Wait a minute. I thought I got one regular and one wide. Actually, I'm glad I got just the regular. And then I got some of these pens to be able to write on my different things so I know what's in what and when it was made and all of that. This is the acrylic paint pen, water-based, multi-purpose, fits on most surfaces. Fit on most surfaces. Writes on most surfaces, I think is what that should say. Interesting, but it'll mark on anything, the glass, the wood, the stone, all the things. So I'll use that for sure. And then I got this. We are gonna be going out of town and I'm gonna have to bring some food with me to just make sure that I am, not starving. I just don't want to snack on a bunch of packaged stuff or junk. I want to eat things that are good, like berries and some veggies and some guac and easy things to transport that won't, stink up the car or anything when we're in there for a long time. So this is kind of cool. You fill these up with water and they're reusable, non-hazardous. It even pays for itself, it says. No watery mess, frosty, cold drinks, no spillage. So you just pour it in there, lasts up to 48 hours. And then I did get a cooler, and that should be coming here pretty soon. So I'll be able to have that up at the front seat with myself. Because listen, when we go on road trips, McDonald's happens. Do I love McDonald's deeply? But for a while, I'm not doing that. Probably not forever. Come on, let's be realistic, okay? And then this part's the really important part for the meal prepping. I use mason jars. I don't have any plasticware to contain things. I really don't like leftovers. I really don't like the whole idea of prepping a bunch of meals beforehand. What I'm trying to say is I like to eat it fresh. You understand? So some of these things are going to be just housing ingredients. A couple of the things I don't mind being cooked ahead of time, and I'll share all about that with you. But these are lovely. 30-piece set. These are glass. Highly recommend glass. Glass makes everything happy. And then the top is plastic with the little flip lids. So there are 30 pieces in here, meaning it's a 15 pack. Right? Top, bottom. And yeah, these are cool. Now I just need to wash them. So I like that there's several different sizes because. So that's what I got from this. If I get more before I edit this video, I'll show you those things that are just gonna help a little bit. I don't like to have a bunch of unnecessary stuff, but the necessary stuff, yeah. You can't prep food and not have anywhere to put it, And putting them in a plastic bag is okay, but sometimes it would be better if it was in something like this. Actually, a lot of times, so yay for me. And they're reusable, hello. So I have a ton of those. What other things do I have? Oh my goodness, big dog. That's really gonna help me out, actually. So we're gonna have to find a spot for this stuff. So he all has a place to live in my cabinet. Isn't that fun? Oh, something's falling. Uh-oh, piece of glass. Nay, nay, nay. Uh-oh. I just fell. Oh no. Well, I just found what was broken. Okay, George, stay out. No, out. Oh, sad as a hatter. Okay. Mama's gotta clean up all of that. You know, as much as I don't like broken glass, you know what I always like to think when like juice spills or something big like this? I like to think, man, my floor's getting extra clean today. I get kind of obsessive when it comes to cleaning up glass because, man, this stuff flies everywhere. I would hate for my kids to get glass in their foot. We're home. I went for a run this morning. Lovely. I still need to, you know, freshen up, whatever. My hands are clean though. Hallelujah. Kids have had breakfast. I've had breakfast, fried eggs, a little pico de gallo, a little avocado, coffee. I still have to take my supplements. We will do that. But let's start prepping, and then I gotta do school with the kids, and then we'll come back. I might have a costume change at some point when I shower, okay? First of all, this is gonna be easy peasy. We're doing the simple stuff. We're going to go ahead and turn on our oven, and I'm going to make some sweet potato hash. That is chef's kiss, beautiful. And no, not noodles, that's for lunch for you guys. I'm also going to roast up some chicken breast to make my Arby's style chicken salad. It's got so many yummy things in it. I can't wait to eat it. It's gonna be incredible. And then we'll probably take a break and we'll come back for some more. So let's do that. You know. I've got one cute yellow left. Yay! Oh, and I've got the red going on, so we'll do that. Do I have onion? You know what I think I did? I think the last time I chopped it up and froze it, so that's gonna be easy peasy. When it comes to food prepping, I really don't like to prep full meals. I don't like to eat reheated food. So if I can help it, I don't. Now some things taste fine reheated, like this sweet potato hash that I'm gonna do. And yeah, some of the things, but mostly I just wanna have those fresh whole foods ready to go. So when it's time, you know what I'm saying? Last night, Marcus and I were at Barnes & Noble, and I was looking at this magazine or something, and it talked about doing your chicken in a cold oven. I mean, you turn it on, but you put it on the pan with all the seasoning and stuff. What did I buy? Thin, skinless thighs. Gross. I thought I bought chicken breasts. Well, sorry. It's gonna be okay. I'll still do it. Is that gonna make my chicken salad weird? Oh, I feel the gag reflex. Don't worry, it'll be fine. Listen to her, she's prepping me up. Don't worry, you'll be fine. How many times do you think I've told that to you? Don't worry, you'll be fine. Okay, chicken thighs, don't disappoint me now. I already feel quite disappointed. So the cold oven, you put it in, then you turn it on to 450, and then you leave it for 25 to 30 minutes. Whereas in a hot oven, I would put this in there at 450 once the oven's been preheated, and do it for, I don't know, 18 to 22 minutes, depending on how thin or thick the chicken is. So this will be kind of interesting. I'm looking for some good juiciness. Now these are thighs. I don't usually cook thighs, so, well, it's an experiment today. I found out these were chicken thighs, not chicken breasts. This is going to be for chicken salad, Daddy. Can't wait, can you? You do? No, you don't.
Chicken on a salad?
No, not chicken on a salad. Chicken salad. These are meals for me, folks.
Disappointing.
Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you on this fine day, but
it's not for you.
But it's not for you, so maybe that'll make you feel better. Okay, that's a somewhat of a cold oven. I'm gonna set it for 20 minutes and check on it. Sweet potato pie and I shut my mouth, but not sweet potato pie because we're gonna make sweet potato hash. Sweet potato hash and I shut my mouth. 2 of them, because the last time I only had 1, and let me tell you what, it wasn't enough. I was pretty sad about the whole ordeal because I wanted more and I didn't have any more. So because I've already been changing my diet over the last 30 days or so, just reducing sugar, trying to drink more water, I felt like the transition into this elimination diet was definitely smoother than it probably would have been. And I have definitely felt some cravings, and I've been remedying that with just like maybe a little raisin. But yesterday I didn't have any cravings actually, so that's good. That was day 7 or 8. And I had some like body muscle fatigue. Yeah, so I tried to go for a run. I literally made it down the sidewalk and around the corner. And I thought, I physically cannot go on. So that was interesting. And when I read about that, when your body starts to get away from using fast sugar and carbs as a way of energizing you, it has to then go into your fat stores and start using fat in order to energize it. And that transition can be really, special. It just brings a lot of weakness because all that sugar is just like, is pumping there ready to be used up. So it does really help you, but health-wise, long-term, not great because it gives off other symptoms. Not to say that I will never eat sugar again. Do you understand me? I will eat sugar again. But I'm very, very mindful. Obviously, I haven't had it now for over a week. And then before that, I had reduced like a ton, massively. Because I was experiencing a lot of fatigue after I would eat like fast carbs, and sugar type things. Within 15, 20 minutes, I would just want to go to sleep. I can't live that life. You understand? I'm tired of that life. And this has been so nice, great energy. I mean, a little bit stupid in the energy department, let me tell you why. Because it's just so much. Oh, don't say stupid. You're right, I teach my children, don't say that. Why'd you say that, Mom? Ugh. Thanks.
It's not a bad word.
Yes, we don't want to say that.
It's not a bad word.
It's not a bad word, but it's not a...
Shouldn't say it.
There you go. That's what I'm... Okay, babe. Have fun playing. I need a tray for this baby. I love to use parchment paper for all the things. Cleanup is like I can't snap with that finger, like a breeze. By the way, I did wash these. I just didn't show you that. Okay, so sweetie taters cubed up. You guys, this is really it has become like my favorite thing. Sweet potato is so good. If you're ever doing an elimination diet and you're allowed to have that, like if you're taking out gluten or you're taking out sugar or whatever, you still need carbs in your life. Do you understand me? You still need carbs in your life, but you want them to be the kind of carbs that like leave you nicely. They're not going to be the kind of carbs that flash in and flash out and leave you feeling like you want to go take a nap. These are the good kind because your body needs carbs. Repeat after me. My body needs carbs. And there's tons of fruits and vegetables that have carbs in them. And these beautiful sweet potatoes are one of them. So obviously go with, your doctor, all that stuff. Make wise choices. Don't all of a sudden say, Meghan said I can have carbs. So I'm going to eat 12 potatoes. No, don't do that. Please, don't. No.
Everything that could go wrong just went wrong.
You got to learn to have a stopping point where you know what? I got too much water.
Okay, let's maybe next time we should pour the water in, out.
Yes, thank you. So you learned a lesson. Oh, I just had water get spilled massively. That's okay. That's the reality, isn't it? Another thing you could add to this, but I'm not going to, are some carrots. That's a really good idea. Parsnips, that kind of a deal. I mean, this is so versatile. You can do just about whatever you want. I'm just showing you what my taste buds like.
I like food that has a lot of taste in it.
You do. You like high flavor.
Oh my god! Look, my 3DS got wet. Look at it. My 3DS.
Ezra loves to create stuff. That is so cool, Ezra.
Ew, it's strange. Not like.
Okay, potatoes are done. Let's rinse this baby off. I want to use up this little sweetie. Actually, you know what? I think I have. Hold please. Before I cut that up, I had chopped these up a while ago. Everything in jars, you guys. It will change your life. Glass makes the world a better place. I use this for everything, and I'm telling you what, it's magic. Maybe I should do a video on this channel about all the ways that you can use mason jars. I did one on my other channel. It's so funny that still gets views like 2 years later, but it really changed the way that I was able to get food to last. Now, sometimes I get lazy and I don't do my own advice, take my own advice, and let me tell you what, then I suffer for it. Okay, so that guy's good. I just want to use that up. So I'm gonna cut this though for having just fresh veggies hanging around. Like when you hang around. How many of you have people in your life, like your sister, your mom, somebody that you just call and you might be on the phone with them for hours and don't really say much, but you just like knowing they're there? How many of you do that? I know people that do. I find that intriguing. Me, I'm like, no, I ain't got time for that. State the purpose for your call. Next. That's kind of how I am. Nothing like having food quickly available. The last 2 days I have not had food quickly available, and I was feeling a little more fatigued, just, you know, my body's getting used to things, and man, it was rough. I think I had 4 beef sticks one day, and I thought, no, Megan, you've gotta get it together, woman. I'm really blessed that I'm home a lot and homeschool the kids and have time. Marcus is here, so I'm able to make a lot of really good things for myself, but there's still days that were busy. Yesterday was a super busy day, and I was feeling it. I was feeling the busyness. Let's get a jar for these babies. Okay, these just got done out of the dishwasher, but these are the mason jars I got yesterday. I love this. They're big, but they're small, and they're wide, and it's just all the things that I want. Watch this. That's what I've been wanting. Yay! They came with the metal lids. I am just using these guys, but you can use the metal lids. I've done that. After a while, they do get rusty, so you need to replace them, but look at that. Now we have something quick and easy. Okay, back to the hash.
Okay, this one might not explode.
Now, I'm only prepping for a couple days worth because of them being whole foods, nothing's being frozen, that kind of a thing. I just know that food, no matter how much the jar situation is, it does start to deteriorate, and I can tell the difference in just the texture and the taste, and yeah, I'm not into that. So this is something that I'm just doing for like 3 to 4 days, and I'm trying not to over make so that we don't have waste. Ooh, that's a good little rhyme. Don't over make so you don't have waste. Get it? Get it? Megan, are you always like this? Yeah.
She's been coming up with a lot of rhymes.
I have been rhyming left and right. It's like a new talent.
Are we a Dr. Seuss book or something?
We are in a Dr. Seuss book, Ezra. That's the way I like to live. Could you, would you in the rain? I would not, could not in the rain.
Okay, I cannot let this flush out because this is kind of heavy.
Okay, I did chop up some onion. This is just like a sweet onion, and it's frozen, but it works really well. You just shake it, don't break it. Took your mom 9 months to make it. Salt, pepper, olive oil. It's going in the oven, 450, 20 minutes. And it's perfect because my chicken is at 450 as well. Looky there.
Every time I can't stop by splashing me. Oh yeah.
How wet are they?
Most likely down to my knees.
Oh, so you need to change?
Yeah, should I just put this on the sink in the...
Oh, yeah, that's fine. Thanks, Joe.
Got my pants.
Okay. The kids are playing with water. And I don't just mean like at a water table. I mean like they're filling up plastic bags with water and taking them outside and doing something, which is fun. But for the mama, it's rather scary. But you know what? YOLO, baby, YOLO. Okay. And then we'll just give this a nice little tossy toss. And we'll smooth that baby out. Oh my goodness, you guys. I'm so excited to have more of this. When I ran out, my heart was like, no. There they are, you guys. I don't know. My gag reflex is kind of high, just thinking about it. The texture of thighs, whew, I don't know if I can do it. I'm gonna let them cool. I'll cut them. If while I cut them, I feel good about it, then we're gonna go for it. I'm scared, but I'm willing to try.
This is a thing called water cup. So basically, you have to step on it. It lasts you. You can either throw it. It takes about 3 hits. And if you stand on it and blast it like this,
Whoa,
then you take the person out.
that's the excitement that's going on.
Mama, I
Whoa,
want to Can I do one?
they're like water balloonish. Sure, Ezra maybe will,
But they don't really spread apart.
yeah. I'm surprised you can keep using them over and over. Ezra's filling her up instead of doing it in the house. There was water everywhere. But I can take the hose instead. Guys, my gag reflex was so high on those chicken thighs. I've never liked chicken thighs. And I really thought I could talk myself into it. And I was like, I can't. So we have a grocery store close by that has the most amazing rotisserie chicken, and there's absolutely nothing on it. It's plain. They have different flavors. I'm gonna get one for the fam because Joey and Daddy and Izzy, well, everybody, they love this chicken so much. It's so good. I couldn't believe it. I called over there and they're like, oh, we already have it out right now. I was like, what? At 9:30 in the morning? And I said, well, what's on the original? Like, is there any seasoning, anything? No. I can have that because I don't have to worry about preservatives or sneaky little sugars getting in there or anything. I'm so excited. So we're gonna go get chicken. Megan, this is ridiculous. How could you do this? You're just not being a very good girl. You know what? I have to eat it. And I'm not eating chicken thighs. Period. Here she is. I love this place. It can be pricey, but it's also got a lot of unique things, a lot of local things, or not too local. That's not that local, but here in the state it is. Apple cider, $12. Oh my goodness. Well, we're not getting that, but yummy. Well, since we're here, I did want to get some dry roasted salted almonds, or do I want them unsalted? I'm gonna make some little energy balls that sadly don't have chocolate in them, but let's see. Dry roasted or salted? Nah, I think I'm gonna get the unsalted. I think that'll be better. I just need a tiny bit. I didn't want to get a whole bag. Just about a cup's worth, and then I'll write that. What's the PLU number is 1322. I also want to get a little bit of coconut. So this is coconut chips over here. I actually need the shredded. And very little, because I'm kind of doing this with the balls, the energy balls, but not that. There's barely anything in here, but sweetened banana chicken. No. Oh, I got the wrong thing. Hold on. There she goes. It cost me 4 cents. Okay, I guess it cost 4 cents. Not mad about that. When you need just a tiny bit, you need just a tiny bit. Nice. These have $1 off for a Labor Day special. Okay, so one of these babies, and I'm just gonna chop it up. Let's see which one's bigger. We'll go for this guy. We'll chop it up and put it in our chicken salad. And then what do my other people want? I think they want this savory rotisserie chicken. Yeah, that looks really yummy. Have you ever seen this at your stores? These are mushrooms. It's not a hamster, it's a mushroom for sure. Oh my word, I wouldn't even know where to begin. I want to like mushrooms, I do, and it's just never gonna happen. It's not. And then maybe just a little something to tantalize the taste buds. I've been doing great with what I've got, but sometimes you just, maybe another little flavor, a little treat. This is just raspberry juice, do they call that? And a lemon juice, raspberry puree, lemon juice, and then it's carbonated water. So I can totally have that. Yes. Okay, 8 cans of it, and it's raspberry lime. I thought that sounded tasty. I also got some grain-free cassava flour for meatballs. Since I won't be doing traditional breading, we're gonna do cassava flour, and I'm not gonna make it this time. But you come back, we'll do it another time. This is my favorite store rotisserie chicken. So here it is, it smells divine, it's delicious. We just, whoops, don't get the parchment in there. I don't know the nutritional value of that. And then we just put in our cute little jars we got. Well, I guess it's not a jar, bowl, whatever you want to call it. And look at that cleanup. Now what I do with this guy is that when I'm ready to eat it in the morning, in a big old pan, I put some of this in there and with olive oil on the bottom, and I get my eggs going. And then I also have been cutting up leftover chicken fajita meat that I had. I don't like the taste of it by itself, so I mix it with this. Lots and lots of protein, good carbs, nutrients, and tasty goodness. So yum. So that's an easy breakfast that I'll be having for the rest of my life now, until I don't want it anymore. That's funny. Okay, I'm not as much a fan of the skin. It's a little bit weird in my book. If it was super crispy, we'd be talking another language, but we're not. Ready for our Arby's inspired chicken salad ingredients. Apple. I'm gonna need a bigger bowl, I can already see that. So let's just switch that before anything gets out of hand. Much better, big bowls. We'll just get the cores out and we'll chop these up. I'm not gonna chop them too small, but I'm also not gonna leave them too big. We're gonna do a Goldilocks moment where it's just right. I used to get this at Arby's a lot. I used to work over by an Arby's, so on my lunch break, back in the day, I would just head over there and it was so good. I'm so happy that now I get to eat it. I don't know, I think that's all right. They're thinner. Could I make them smaller? Sure, let's do it. There we go. There we go. Maybe if we cut them in half this way. Aha, that's what I like. Okay, now we got the method to the madness. So back when Israel was just a couple months old, there was something relatively new at the time called Whole30, which is still around. And I did a Whole30. I felt really good while I was on it. I had a lot of energy, which was fantastic. But then my health really went downhill that year because of a thyroid issue. So now I saw something recently, knowing that I needed and wanted to do an elimination diet. I saw that they had come out with a new, updated book. I bought that, and you can do it plant-based or not, which I'm doing the not. I washed off my grapes. I'm gonna wash off some of these as well because I want them to be readily available. I'm not a huge fan of pre-washing stuff when it comes to fruits and vegetables. Sometimes it just changes things, but because I know I'm gonna eat them within the next couple of days and they're also for the fam, I feel okay doing that. So these are pretty small. I'm just gonna do them halvesies. See how fast we can do it. I bet you I can be really fast, as long as I don't take my finger out with it. And then I washed up my chicken bowl. And really the key to keeping fruit that's been washed and vegetables that's been washed is making sure it's really dry. If there's too much water in there, it just changes everything. So I'm gonna set that in there just for now, and then only make sure that the good ones get in there. If they're bad, you gotta say no, and they gotta go. Because those bad ones, well, bad company corrupts good character. We don't want that. You're silly. I think my mantra has been to only make what you're really gonna use in the next couple of days, so that things don't get wasted and they don't go bad, but also making sure that you store them properly. I'm not a huge snacker, but it's good to have this around, especially for this little girl right here. She loves her grapes. Right? Right. Because sometimes you're in a bind and you do need a little something, something.
It's a grape.
These are the good ones. Small, on the harder side, not squishy. I don't like the overly big ones. They kind of shake it. Woo! Woo! Beautiful. You can even put a paper towel in there. I got them pretty dry. They're not like perfectly dry. They don't need to be bone dry, but they're beautiful. We're gonna do a 2-for-1 on the celery. We're gonna put a couple in some water to preserve them, and then we're gonna cut some up for our guy over here. Oh, that's really dirty. Okay, here we go. This is the perfect crunch. Anybody else like celery? How many of you are like, absolutely not? I feel like it's one of those that's, you either like it or you don't. Is it like cilantro maybe? Or is that too hard of a comparison? I don't think I need too much in there. Like, I like to go crazy, but on the mild side. So let's just do a little bit more. I cannot tell you how excited I am to eat this. Okay, we're gonna fill this up with water once we get our sticks in there. I have almond butter hanging around too, which will make it just divine. Definitely one of the veggies to put in water. Did I tell you how much I love these jars? I love these jars. Lemon time. Remember we bought this? I'm so happy we did. We'll go this way. This will just ensure we don't have to get seeds. See, 4 seeds right there. My goodness. 5. 6. Perfect. Look at that. Yes. Mayo time. This one is the Chosen Foods Classic Mayo, and it's made with 100% pure avocado oil. So everything that I can have is A-okay in there. And I got this from Costco, which I showed you that. Duh. Salt and pepper this baby. So excited. I was gonna make something else, but you know what? I don't think I should, because this is going to be several lunches. I mean, probably enough for the next few days, so I don't wanna overdo it by any means. Oh, I forgot the pecans. Thanks for reminding me. Let's make it easy on ourselves. I'm gonna take this romaine, wash it up, cut it, and then I put it in a bag with, then I put it in a plastic bag with paper towels, and whenever I want to eat this, it's just ready for me. Can we try our creation and feel happy about it? Okay, romaine boats, and then I just keep adding to it, you know? Mmm. The apples, the grapes, the crunchies. Yes.
Why does it sound like that? Why does it sound so crunchy?
It is crunchy. You know what we could do? We could get kind of fancy and use these jars. The lemon in there, I would say, was a good idea. At first I was thinking, is this gonna be tangy? No. If I can get this to last for 3 lunches, I think that would be ideal. It doesn't seem like a ton, but yet it is. Another thing that I've been working on, actually Marcus really said something a couple months ago. So I tend, like if something tastes good, I want to keep eating it, whether I'm full or not. And he just eats until he feels good. He doesn't eat till he feels terrible, right? But you have to stop because your body needs a little time to catch up with your brain. But I have been working diligently and with joy at just stopping when I'm satisfied, I'm full. And even last night we were out to eat, Marcus and I were on a date, and there were fries left on the plate. And I thought to myself, I just want to finish all of them because they taste good. But I was already feeling good and feeling very satisfied, and I didn't want to feel terrible. And you know what? I didn't. And do I regret it? No. It was great. I'm glad I did it. I'm glad I stopped. But I have been making a significant effort. So one of them is just paying attention, but going, how do I really want to feel? I want to feel good. Okay, these jars are full and there's a teeny tiny bit left. So Mama gets to eat it now. Don't mind if I do. I like the crunchy part.
Well, this one is a lot easier to tell because it just said 6.5.
6.5. Yeah,
Six.
and 3 is half of 6. Yeah. Perfect. I told you guys I bought these off of Amazon. They're peat pens. I just want to label the chicken salad and put a date on it. How are we going to open you guys up, you little cuties? There you go. Can you see it? Sort of. All right, here she goes. So there's still more to prep at a later date, but I just know that we're not going to eat through all of that. But you come back every couple of days. I'll do some prepping. I don't know if I'll show all those days, but for my own like living sake, there's those sparkling waters. I want to give those a try. Pico de Gallo. We've got strawberries that have been in there for a while, and they're doing great. Some quick peppers. We've got our sweet potato hash, pineapple for our smoothies. We have lime. I love squeezing on all the things. And then an avocado from earlier today for breakfast. Then we've got our celery, blueberries, lettuce, and cilantro back there. Down here, I've got olives. Lindsay's Crafted Olives are my all-time favorite, again, from Costco. And then we've got the grapes, the chicken salad. What else is back there? The kids eat Greek yogurt in their smoothie, so that's there. We've got eggs. I need to buy more. This I bought before I was really planning to go like elimination diet, so I can't eat a lot of that. I'm gonna ask my dad if he wants it. And down here, we've got turkey, the kids like that. Then we have tons more veggies that aren't prepped quite yet. And you maybe think like, Megan, that's all you're gonna eat for the next couple of days. Listen to me. Breakfast is usually a smoothie, which I don't prep that. I make that fresh the day of. Or eggs with the sweet potato hash, or eggs with the pico de gallo and the, whatever that thing is called, an avocado. Maybe some blueberries on the side. Strawberries, usually for the kids. I like strawberries a lot, actually, but I don't usually go for them, weirdly enough. Then we have the romaine lettuce for the chicken salad, and then maybe even some extra grapes on the side if my heart so desires. And then for dinner, like I told you, we don't really like to reheat stuff, so we make it fresh. So tonight, for instance, we have steak and we're gonna have green beans. So I'll easily cut those up and get them ready What else? I've got some cuties over here just for munching. We'll make that little, you know, energy ball thing sometime soon. You come back. It's going to be good. I feel really prepared for the next like 3 or 4 days. I feel really good. So I'm going to make my fam their lunch now. And maybe I'm going to have something. I don't know. I had a lot of tidbits as I was making. So, but thanks for hanging out with me, guys. I hope you're doing well. And I will talk with you guys really soon. Toodaloo. Joey's been working on this while I've been cooking and preparing.
You can get this in a book that comes with colored pens, markers, and these gems. It comes in a big book about unicorns and unicorn treats.
You got it. I got it from Sam's Club. If you guys saw that on the Grocery Lady channel, What's New at Sam's Club, I bought this and they've been loving it. The paper is so thick. It's beautiful. All the colors and the pens that come with it. They've been doing some good work, huh?
Yeah.
Beautiful.